it comes to the death of Leafy's channel, there are two schools of thought. One being, and the majority opinion being, that Idubbbz is what killed him. The content cop on him to this day is one of the most memorable content cops, especially now since it has been banned and taken off from YouTube. And with this content cop, he bullied and embarrassed Leafy to oblivion. And it spawned a meme that Leafy has no chin. The next theory is the Idubbbz school of thought, which thinks YouTube itself killed Leafy's channel. I think this is definitely a good theory and very probable due to the fact that YouTube itself is still going after him whenever he makes another channel. It's pretty obvious that Leafy was hated with a passion by YouTube and the community as a whole. However, I think there is an overlooked aspect of this story. An aspect of this story that most have forgotten, yet is an important piece to understanding not only his downfall, and why so many hated him. The person that destroyed Leafy truly was the forgotten commentator. Hey, watch your mouth. Before I get into this, I want to preface, before you continue this video, I highly recommend you watch Idubbbz's video on Leafy. So, create a new tab, go watch his video, and when you're done, come back to this one. You done? Okay, good. Now let's get into this. Nick started his YouTube channel, as far as I'm aware, as just an average commentary channel. This was before people like The Right Opinion, June the King, Internet AJ, or Sunny V2, people who changed the genre into something different today. Back then, commentary was pretty much exclusively reaction commentary. This was the era of clickbait thumbnails, Maddie B raps, bullying kids, and Musically cringe before it became TikTok cringe today. Some things just never change, do they? Nick was one of the first commentators on YouTube. He was an OG as it gets. He came in an era where everyone who was in commentary was considered a Leafy clone. The reason for that was because, one, the genre was so new, and the fact that most of them were reacting to the same thing with gameplay footage in the background. Nick started out as this, however, he did diversify his content by putting his face in the camera and doing commentary videos like that. He also created a series known as Commentary Wars. This was a comedy video series that included him and other commentators of the time. More on this later. Nick was doing something unique with his content with Commentary Wars, and Leafy took notice of this and actually quite liked it. Supposedly, Nick was approached by Leafy to make intros for his videos. In fact, many of Leafy's videos include his intros, or intros in his style. He not only worked on video intros, he also worked on other videos and the writing of them. More on that later. Nick dropped a video on October 3rd, 2016, and in the video he claimed that he was swindled. He claims that Leafy DM'd him and asked him to make intros for his videos. The intros would look like the Commentary Wars videos.
Animations that I was doing. And he had asked me to do one for his video. So I was fucking geeked up.
Nick was ecstatic at this time. A huge YouTuber with 2 million subs came to him, a person with 20k subs, for help on a video. It was such a huge deal that he even went to his dad and told him about it. Imagine going to your dad saying like, hey look, this commentary YouTuber is going to make me a YouTube star. He used those words exactly. YouTube star. Yeah. For real.
I ran to my dad and I'm like, holy like, I'm gonna be a YouTube star.
So what happened? Well, he made the intros for Leafy, but Leafy seemed to not think it was worth a voice shout out. So he put them in the description for credit. However, he wanted a voice shout out. Leafy again was like, no, I don't think you deserve a shout out. So a meme was born.
Hey man, I'm not gonna give you a shout out. I'm just gonna put you in the description. Because he said, you know, it's just not really shout out worthy, what you did. The few hours, you know, that you took out of your precious time, it's not worth that shout out, you know? You know, I'm gonna put you in the description though, so you could get, you know, 8 or 10 subs, which is really good. No, it wasn't. But a few weeks later, he hit me back up and he said, yo, Nick. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? He's like, hey, can you do another intro for me? And at this point, I'm like, dude, I don't want to do an intro if you're not gonna shout me out. So I had asked, hey, yeah, I can make an intro, but could you know, like, shout me out at the end of the intro or maybe at the end of the video? Well, no, man. You know, I don't want to shout you out because, again, you know, you taking this 4 or 5 hours or however many hours it takes out of your time, dude, that's not worth a shout out, man. How about I pay you? All right, sure, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna pay me, that's what's up. How much are you gonna pay me, dude? Is 20 bucks okay?
Yep, is the $20 okay meme. It was a good one. It was a thing for quite a while, for like a month I think. So later on in the video, Nick said that he not only swindled him, but others as well. He even said that Elvis the Alien was talking about Leafy and was planning on making a video.
So I'm like, this guy, this fucking piece of shit. I'm making a video on this kid. Like, I'm gonna go in on this guy. Now remember, there's about 20 people in this group chat, and the kid has not hit me up in about 2 weeks. But after I say in the group chat that I'm gonna make a video about him, he magically hits me up. Hey Nick, yo Nick, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wanna call? Wanna chat? Because what I'm guessing is one of the 20 people, you know, went and told them that I was gonna make a video, and then he wanted to be best buds with me. Which I'm not the first person he's done this with. And I actually witnessed this shit. He's also done this with another YouTuber, which you guys probably know, Elvis the Alien. So Elvis is, you know, saying that he's gonna make a Leafy expose video or a Leafy video, and he's gonna go in on him how he usually does. And Leafy gets this information, and for some reason, he's shitting his pants. Like, he's scared. So what he does is have another big YouTuber go and talk to Elvis, and also me go and talk to Elvis to try to make them friends so Elvis doesn't make the fucking video. And just to prove that, here are some DMs that you can see Elvis and another YouTuber chatting back and forth, asking if he could talk with Leafy. Hey fam, you busy? Elvis says, what's up man? In a call with Leafy, and he was wondering if he could talk to you. Get the fuck out! Hahaha, so no dice then? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious, LMAO. I think it's half to compliment you on your own Onision vid, and half to ask what's going on, because he's wondering what your problem with him is. He's just going to try to convince me to not make a video on him, and then never speak to me again. He's trying to manipulate me. Oh my god, Elvis, you cannot be more right in your f***ing life. So at this point, you know, Elvis, he's a smaller YouTuber. So he did the same thing I f***ing did. He's like, oh yeah, for sure. So he gets in a call, Leafy says all this good, make sure he doesn't make a video on him, and then just uses and manipulates him.
On that note, he did make a video going in depth on other instances of Leafy screwed people over. I will link the video in the description if y'all are interested in seeing it, you know, when you're done watching this one. Another issue that came about in his business relationship with Leafy was people thought Leafy made the intros. Nick made a video on Pyrocynical's channel. He made an intro like he does on Leafy's channel, and well, everyone thought he was copying Leafy.
So one day, Pyrocynical hits me up. So Pyro hits me up one day and says, Nick, I'm going on holiday. Do you want to make a video for me? And I will upload it to my channel, and you can promote yourself as much as you want. I was like, are you fucking serious? He was like, yeah, any video you want. This is an actual huge opportunity for me. So what I did was I made the Pokemon Go rant, which was completely satire. Now, one part in that video was serious. I actually should have said that Pokemon was my favorite game on Sega Genesis because it was that much of a joke. So I made the video, gave it to Pyro, and about 2 or 3 days later, he uploads it. It's getting a ton of views, a lot of positivity, but there's some negativity there. Which, I mean, what can you do? There always is. But see, what I did at the beginning of the video was I made one of my little animation videos. And a lot of people were pissed off and saying, why are you copying Leafy? Look, he's doing the intros like Leafy does. But I'm guessing the people were saying that because they watch Leafy and they see these intro animations that I f***ing make, and Leafy doesn't say one word about it. Doesn't say who made it, doesn't shout me out, puts me in the description.
Understandably, Nick was very angry in his video for this feeling that he doesn't get enough credit. Nick in general felt like the only reason Leafy hit him up was so that he could get something out of it. But that wasn't everything though. You see, Nick exposed a lot of other things that came about, and I mean a lot of other things. These things are things that we still talk about today. He first exposed the reason Leafy made a video exposing Keemstar was so that he could distance himself from him.
And now the Keemstar is going down. Pyrocynical has made a video about Keemstar, and Idubbbz has made a video about Keemstar. So one night, randomly, I get a call from Leafy. I pick up and I say, yo, what's up? He's like, hey man, what's up? I want to ask you a question. Because he can't make a decision or get an original idea from himself. So he says, pretty much, you know, Keemstar has been getting a lot of hate recently. And I know me and Keemstar are friends. But I've been talking a lot to another YouTuber that I just won't name. And me and him are thinking about making expose videos on him because we want to distance ourselves from Keemstar. This is a business decision. It is clearly a business decision. He even goes to say, I really like the guy, but because everybody was hating on him and making videos about him, he wants to make a video about him because, again, this kid is a piece of So we sit on the phone for about an hour or two, and I'm telling him, yeah, go ahead, man. If you want to distance yourself and you want to make that business move, then do it. And for 2 fucking hours, we go back and forth, and I'm not getting shit done, and at the end of the conversation, I just go, just do it or something, man. You know, just do it. So he's like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Hey, we hang up. He calls me the next day, and I believe the next day, and he's like, I'm gonna do the video. I'm not gonna do the video. I'm gonna do the video. So finally, when he actually gets some fucking balls to do the video, he hits me and another person up, which I'm not gonna mention their names. I don't know if that person wants their name mentioned, so I'm not gonna say it. So he hits us up, and he sits with us on Skype for 4 or 5 hours, creating the whole first Keemstar rant. And I'm not talking about just sitting there and like supporting him like, yeah, go Leafy, go. No, we pretty much made that whole video.
As Nick said, it was a business decision. As you heard in the clip, there was another person in the call. It is alleged that that was graded underage, which is pretty likely because he made a video around the same time as Leafy did. Nick also mentioned that the Keemstar rant was partially made thanks to him, and that a lot of the video was made or written by him. Leafy also allegedly wanted to make other videos on Keem so that Keem would be disassociated with him. The thing that he exposed was that Pyro and Leafy were not friends, but actually hated each other.
You know, Leafy, the guy you hate so fucking much. I want to make sure I mention that. Leafy fucking hates Pyro Cynical. He thinks he's copied his whole style, and he just does not like him at all. Just want to make that clear. We're opening up Pandora's box. I don't give a fuck anymore.
You see, there wasn't any public announcement or mention that they hated each other. From what most people knew, they were still friends. They did collabs with each other prior and even appeared on Drama Alert. So it came as a shock to most people. The reason he hated Pyro was because he supposedly copied his style, which everyone kind of did, so I mean, yeah, I guess. The next thing he said was that he was trying to get people to make videos on H3 and Idubbbz. You see, he wanted a video on H3 because he really hated him. H3 was kind of gunning for him, and it made sense that he wanted to retaliate now.
So he tells me, dude, you should make a video on H3. He's like, I wish I could be in your shoes, you know? With your amount of subscribers, you can make any video you want. And all you need to worry about right now is attention. So dude, you should make a video on H3. The reason he wants me to make a video on H3 is because Leafy fucking hates this guy. Just like he hates Pyro Cynical. He won't say it to their face because he's a fucking pussy, or at least make a video, you know, calling him out because he's a fucking pussy. So again, I'm like blinded by this kid's sub, and I don't know why the fuck I'm actually considering making an H3 video. My whole stream knew I was gonna make a video on H3, and there was really no point of making this video. A couple days go by, I still haven't made the video, thank fucking God. And one of my friends, Will, an actual fucking friend, who is a YouTuber, you guys might know him, his name is Erotic. We're talking, we're going back and forth, and I'm like, yeah, Leafy told me I should make a video on H3. He's like, really? He told me the exact same thing.
The video H3 made on him wasn't very good at the time, and everyone kind of just ignored it. And Leafy's response was accepted by the community, but Leafy still wanted people to back him up in this situation. And there is proof that he wanted this because people like Erotic, a former commentary YouTuber, exposed this.
Right, I'm in my school toilets right now, but Nick, I'm going to make this video for you. So basically, right, Leafy is here. I've been in contact with him for a bit. Like, I'm not as good friends with him as probably Grade and Nick Cash, but I've talked to him quite a lot, and he seems to be a pretty nice guy. But sort of, we were just talking, and he sort of got me into an idea of making a video about H3, and at the time I was like, yo, this can pull a lot of views, I might actually do it. Right, and I talked to other people about it, and they were like, I don't know, man. Like, what exactly has he done? Like, he hasn't really done anything to deserve a video made about him. And I was like, yeah, I know, but it can pull a lot of views and stuff. And I went to Pyro Cynical, and then Pyro Cynical was like, Leafy's manipulating you. I'm just like, I don't know, man. And I talked to Leafy, and Leafy's like, yo, come on, man. I'll even RT the tweet if you release a video. I'll RT the video. I'll get you all the views. Just make a video about H3. Keep on, like, you know, telling me to make stuff, and he sends me Reddit articles to use and stuff. he's pretty, you know, he's pretty serious about me making an H3H3 video. I'm like, alright, fine, yeah, maybe I'll do it. And then I ask other people, and I find out that other people are also being asked by Leafy to make an H3H3 video. So it seems like he's just manipulating all these people to make a video about H3H3 when he hasn't really done anything. So that's sort of my side on it. I've got some screenshots to show you, conversations. Hope that helps.
He then wanted people to make videos on Idubbbz. Idubbbz was making a content cop on him, and Leafy sort of flipped out about it, because content cop was the be-all end-all of content creators. He apparently went to Nick for advice and what to do and write the script. Nick refused, and Leafy made his garbage video on Idubbbz. That's a lot of exposing to do in a 20-minute video. The video was a huge return investment for Nick. He gained almost 100,000 subs overnight, peaking at 230k subs. Leafy then uploaded a video saying that he did shout out Nick. I cannot find the video now because Leafy was banned, but I remember seeing the video and he did shout him out at least once with proof and all. He also apologized to Nick for not giving him enough or something.
Once again, why did I apologize to him?
Yeah, why did you apologize? He's a liar.
I apologized to Nick because I wish I would have offered him more, and I said that in the video. I didn't apologize for him making the video. I didn't apologize for everything, but I did apologize to Nick as well as a few other people for ultimately offering them a little bit lower than what I feel like I should have offered them in the past.
More on that later. He also claimed that the reason he really made the videos non-stop on Keem was because it's YouTube 2016.
You're saying Keem did, he did. Let's 100%. Wouldn't the adult thing to do? I mean, grades what, 28? You're a 21-year-old man. Why didn't you just walk? What's with the video? I mean, you have a bad business relationship with a bad businessman. Why not just do what normal people do? Walk.
Because it's YouTube.com, and well, that's
All
what
right.
everybody fucking does, and everyone's a little bit immature. Maybe I should have just walked away,
views.
but yeah.
Say the real reason. Views.
You answered my question.
Views. Views.
Yeah, or there could be that too. I mean, that's a reasonable assumption, Leafy. If
You
it's
knew
just about
uploading
views.
that
There's
fucking
literally
video on me
no
was gonna
reason,
take
and I need to
off.
pay $20 to Colossal again, but there's no way that I can argue with you what the intentions are that's going on in my mind. There's no way you're gonna believe it. We're just gonna go in circles again. Maybe I should have been more mature and do that, you know, just completely cut ties. But this is YouTube. Everyone's you can say that argument to a lot of different people. A lot of people don't like each other. People end up making videos on other people. I mean, it pretty much comes down to that. So I just feel like
Nick would later on make a follow-up video. In this video, Nick just doubled down on his previous claims. He didn't really debunk anything. He just said it was all a load of garbage. He was just lying, and that he still holds to everything he said. He then made fun of other commentators for milking the situation, and that he was leaving the commentary and drama community. Keemstar, who from this situation lost tons of subs, bounced back. He also had his name basically cleared at this point. Then the whole meme of Leafy and Gray backstabbing Keem became a meme and a permanent mark on the community forever. Well, who is right in this situation? Is there right or wrong? What do I make of it? Well, first thing, I think it's important to say Nick lied. He claimed in the video that Leafy never gave him a shout out when that's just wrong. I think Nick knew this personally. Other times in the video, he said if Leafy responded, he would hit him 10 times harder back. That never happened. He instead just said, I stand by everything I said, and his apology was a little crap.
First and foremost, again, yeah, I've seen the Leafy apology. Again, I don't care. It's all bullshit. I still stick to everything I said in that video. Everything. And I'm fucking super proud of that video. And the whole reason for that video was just to say my feelings towards Leafy and how he is and how he acts towards people. And how he pretty much uses them.
Which honestly I think was the best move Nick could have made. I mean, Leafy at this point was hated by everyone in the community. Like, everyone in the community hated him. So no matter what Leafy did, he would always be hated on or not trusted because he did screw over tons of people and backstab King. Not to mention got on by Idubbbz completely. He also lied in his aftermath video saying that he didn't expect this video to get big or wasn't doing it for clout.
But I had no idea it was gonna be that big. I had no fucking idea it was going to get over 1 million views. I didn't know I was gonna gain 90,000 fucking something subscribers from that video. I had no fucking clue. I thought I was just gonna get a shit ton of hate. My YouTube career was over, and that was gonna be it. I was gonna be streaming on Twitch for the rest of my days. But no, it fucking blew up, and I can't thank you guys enough.
When in the end of his Leafy video, he literally said, I think this video is going to get big, so that's why I'm using the intro and giving this guy a shout out. He did that because he thought the video would get big. Not to mention the fact he mentioned he was streaming at the same time.
So anyway, you guys, if you like this video, make sure to finger that like button. Make sure to leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to get notified when I do upload. I should be streaming right now, so if you want to come to my Twitch, chill, you know, talk shit. If you're a fucking Leafy fanboy, you know, you want to talk shit to me, I'll be right over there, man. Now, including all the great YouTubers that are in the links below, I also want to shout out the Human Rat, who made me my intro. I kept telling him, yo, I'm gonna shout you out on a big video. I think this is gonna be a pretty fucking big video, so I really want to thank you for that intro, bro. I fucking love it.
So overall, I think Nick was screwed over by Leafy's son. Leafy could have shouted him out more, and that's a fact. He could have given him more credit. Nick, however, did not have to keep working with him. Yes, he had more subs, but dude, you were 25 and he was 20. You were the oldest, and here you could have simply said, no, I ain't doing this anymore. But I kind of sort of understand his position. Leafy did prove that he gave shout outs, so he didn't deserve as much hate for that as much as he got. So where is everyone now? Well, Nick made some mean videos of Leafy on his gaming channel and now an irregular Twitch streamer. Erotic is now a musician and quit commentary. Leafy is, well, banned. Keem is retiring. Grade is, well, getting hate for his opinion on this thing, and that's about it. It is definitely an interesting piece of internet history and is often overlooked, but what do y'all think of it? Let me know what y'all's thoughts are of the situation in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe and like for more content. Oh, by the way, Quackity used to be a commentary channel. Yeah, Quackity HQ. That's Quackity.